What is up, everybody? Welcome on into Around the League, right here on youtube.com/Shontosaurus Rex, where you get to watch a random baseball game that I pick to hopefully enjoy on a Mariners day off. Baseball every single day right here at 7 p.m. Pacific time, right on the channel. I think I flipped those two words. Have baseball every day at 7 p.m. right here, youtube.com/ShontosaurusRex. So please be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. Tomorrow, the Mariners are going to start a road series against the Detroit Tigers, and then we'll have to see Cleveland again, which I'm not looking forward to because that last series was brutal in its difficulty. We really struggled. Hopefully we can maybe get some rhythm going, feel a little better going into Cleveland, because we have Detroit, Cleveland, and then the White Sox are coming to town, and they are a very good team. So that's the next stretch of games. As of right now, we are going to actually watch Philadelphia and Arizona take on. Do I go Chicago, Toronto? I thought we had watched Philadelphia, but we actually have watched Philadelphia. Arizona's already eliminated from the playoff race, but we haven't seen them. So I was kind of leaning that way. I think we've seen all the teams that are battling today. Maybe Pittsburgh, San Francisco, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll go, you know what? We'll go Chicago, Toronto. We'll go Chicago, Toronto. Two teams kind of fighting for playoff positions. Toronto is in first place in the American League East. Chicago is in as a half game out of the second wild card spot in the National League. They're a few games behind someone in the National League Central. So I'm actually going to change it up. We'll do this Chicago game. So let's get you prepared. Play full game. Do that. Go into the Rogers Center. Hybrid. Oh, you know what we want to do is the show theme. That's what we want. The show theme. That way it's just kind of neutral. I got to be better about changing that. Anyway, enjoy the baseball game. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you at the end for a little bit of a wrap up. And Mariners baseball tomorrow. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Just about set, and today's starter, Jose Barrios.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every fifth day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Here's Nico Hoerner, number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
And a pitch. Inside corner for a strike, and we're underway in this interleague matchup.
First pitch, 7:07.
And the 0-1. And that one clips the corner. Kicks and deals. And he chases that one. And one away.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. First offering misses the mark. Well, the Blue Jays have seemed to go all in on players with MLB dads. What about those advantages, guys that have been around the clubhouse a lot?
They are not afraid. Being in an intense game, 40,000, 50,000 people screaming. That's like being in the backyard for these guys that have grown up with a big league dad coming to the ballpark all the time. So they're very comfortable in this environment. Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits
the
there.
Designated hitter, Nick Madrigal.
And up next for Chicago, Nick Madrigal. Good contact guy, good defender. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Ramirez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
He's gone.
Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit.
1 and 2.
Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Now that's smacked to right center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Wisdom.
One down. And now Patrick Wisdom. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Over to Bichette. And it's a double play to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Bottom of the first, and on the mound today, Zach Plesac. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now for the Jays, Bo Bichette.
Leading up for Toronto, the shortstop,
The pitch.
Bichette.
Fouled off down the right side. And a pitch. There's the strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. A foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. On the ground at first. Bodie steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Samad Taylor next up for the Blue Jays. Hot shot to third. Wisdom on to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Here's Vladimir
Jr.
Guerrero Jr. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. Right-hander kick steals. Fouled off left side. In the air, right field. And in one hops the wall. Throws to second. But he's in there easily.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's George Springer.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, George Springer.
And that's in there for strike one.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Next offering is down low.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Man at second. Good eye right there.
Count is 2-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. To third. Wisdom gloves it. Gets it to first. That takes care of Springer. Inning over. 1 left for Toronto. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back now in Toronto. Second inning set to go. Ian Happ up to hit.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, number 8.
And here it comes.
Happ.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Rafael Ortega.
So up next, Rafael Ortega. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. That one's in there, 0-1. One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Hernandez has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. His July and August splits there. In there for strike 1.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Cubs are down in order. They lead it 1-0.
Show him how it's done.
Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the second. Here's Gurriel.
Leading off for the Jays, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here comes a pitch. That's in for a strike. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digs in now. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he deals. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
The count is 1 and 2.
Kicks and fires. Stays alive. A wind and a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty delivers. And it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch inside. Full count, 3 and 2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Next pitch is popped up. Horner makes the catch. 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk now hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. First pitch just misses. Next one is off the plate. Now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next one is off the plate. 3 balls, no strikes. Two down, nobody on. There's a strike.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
Here's Reese McGuire.
The catcher, Reese McGuire.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Grichuk off of first with 2 away. Next offering upstairs. Two outs. Left field. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 1-0. On to the 3rd inning. Here's David Bodie.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, David Bodie.
Berrios back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And the right-hander deals. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. The 1-2.
That's a ball. I got the count 2 and 2.
That one missed.
3 and 2.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Sergio Alcantara.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Sergio Alcantara. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And that's in there for strike one.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Next one in the dirt. Ball to strike. And now 1-2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
In the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico.
And stepping
Horner.
in is the speedy Nico Horner. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-2. Hit softly on the ground left side. Now the throw to first on the run. And he beats the throw very close right there.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Runner at first following the error. And now it's going to be Harold Ramirez. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball misses. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 10 of the year. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Nick Madrigal.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
Designated hitter,
That one misses in the dirt.
Madrigal.
Ground ball right side. Taylor handles. Tosses to first. And that's the third out. Cubs had 2 on this homer. It's now 3-0. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. His righty-lefty splits there.
Leading off for the Jays, the third baseman, Kevin Biggio.
The wide to kick the pitch. Right side, hard hit. Corner over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Ramirez pulls it down, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Samad.
Now it's the second baseman, Samad Taylor. And first offering is fouled off.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
The pitch. Strike 2.
Count 0 and 2.
The pitch. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still down 3-0.
That's all. We'll get him next inning.
Welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's a big power threat.
Leading off the
Patrick
Cubs,
Wisdom.
the third baseman, number 16.
And the right-hander back to
Patrick
work.
Wisdom.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
He needs a quick 1, 2, 3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
That one missing inside. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. It's in and out of his glove. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. First offering misses the mark. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rafael Ortega.
2 outs, base is empty. Rafael Ortega stands in. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering and it just misses.
Count 1 and 0.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2 and 1.
1 strike to count.
Next pitch misses, 3 and 1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And that'll do it. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. But they lead it 3-0.
Nice arm. Good pitching.
Bottom four, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. The Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
There's a strike. And the righty deals. And it's fouled away. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. First time up, he grounded to third. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. That one down the line. Wisdom on to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
Now
Lets the
batting,
defense
left
work
fielder,
behind him with another ground ball.
Lourdes.
Good execution.
Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Grounded out his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Gurriel gets a piece. The 0-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Ortega on the move to his left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
The pitch. Just off the outside edge. Not close with that one. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Righty to the plate. He swings and fouls one off.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Hard hit left side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and he's on at first.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
David Bodie, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Gunnar Hoagland, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. De Leon getting cranked up as well. Contreras gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss. One gone here. Sergio Alcantara will hit next.
The shortstop, Sergio Alcantara.
First pitch, not close. The next offering misses, and it's 2-0. The pitch misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Called strike right there. And there's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Second baseman.
Stepping in, Nico Horner. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and deals.
Ball. 1-1.
Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. Line drive, short hop to third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's all for Jose Barrios. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Gunnar Hoagland. He's making his second appearance of the season.
At this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Fly ball to right. Hernandez on his way in. Out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So up now for Chicago, Nick Madrigal. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And the next pitch is way outside. 2 outs. Bases are full. Biggio. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded, but they lead at 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez.
For Toronto, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
The pitch. Got a good eye there.
Wait for the pitch.
And here it comes.
There we go.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next pitch inside. Ball 3.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings. Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
The designated hitter.
So now here's the DH. Randall Gritchen. He reached out a walk his first time. First pitch, and he just misses. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. And fouled off. One and two now. Stays alive. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is foul back. And a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. At the belt and fires. Chases that one out of the zone. One away. Reese McGuire next up for the Blue Jays.
Reese McGuire.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed, and a pitch upstairs. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. And all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. Ground ball to first, could be two. Bodie tossed the second. What a double play that was. Inning over. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 3 and the Jays nothing. Top 6. Now it's the power speed combo. Patrick Wisdom.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
1-1.
Next offering way off the plate. The 1-1. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. First offering in the dirt. Here comes a pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 2-1 now. And a pitch. And that drops in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Ian Happ pops one out of here. His 23rd of the year. It's 4-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Base is empty, one away. And now the center fielder, Rafael Ortega.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ortega.
Righty delivers. Swing and a line drive caught.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
2 outs, base is empty. Wilson Contreras, the next Cub to hit. First offering misses the mark.
Ball one, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Pitch misses inside. 2-1. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Contreras is retired. And that is that. Cubs get one of the solo shot. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Leading up for Toronto,
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. And he deals. And down on strikes. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
Taylor stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And there's the strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Little dribbler up along third. Wisdom on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ortega makes the catch, and that'll do it. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. And here's the first baseman, David Bodie.
The first baseman, David Bodie.
The right-hander back to work. There's the strike. Movement in the bullpen. Yimi Garcia getting loose out there. Merriweather warming up as well. And the 0-1. And there's the ball. To the left side, but it is well foul. That's out to center field. And George makes the grab. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Sergio
Alcantara, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Give it to him, Toronto. Show him how we play in Canada.
First pitch just misses. Not even close there. And now 2-0. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And the righty deals. And that one wrapped foul. The wind and the pitch. Out there to center. And that is Springer. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away.
The batter number 2, second baseman,
Nico Horner, the next to hit. And the first offering is not close. Right-handed reliever. That misses. Ball 2.
Come on, Swing better.
Line drive. Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ramirez stands in now and watches strike one. Hogan with a move to first. Corner back in on a dive. Two outs. And now it's even up.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Corner, the runner at first with two gone. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Corner on the go. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Runner goes again. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Great jump. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Three-two. And that one in the air center field. Springer there makes the catch. Cubs lead one, but they're in front 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's George Springer to start it off.
Leading off for the Jays, the center fielder, Joe
Plesac back to work.
Springer.
That one blasted deep to right, way back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit, and a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat, but man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Here's 0-1 to the right side. Corner handles the chance. The throw to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. These fans, they are ready to cheer about something. If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Now here is Randall Grichuk. A strikeout and a walk.
Randall.
Chopped left side. And he grabs it in foul ground. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. Activity in the bullpen. Rowan Wick up and throwing. Wick, the lefty, warming up as well. The pitch. That one the other way. That's a base hit. The throw to third. And now a wide throw to third.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
One away, runners at first and third. And now the catcher comes up to him. Reese McGuire.
Count 1-0.
Tying run at the plate.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Two on, one out. This one popped up right side. Horner settles under this one. Makes the grab for the second out.
The third baseman, number 8.
Here's the third baseman, Kevin Biggio. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. In there, and it's 0-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next offering is in for a strike. That hits the dirt. 1-2 to count. Hernandez, the runner at third. Grichuk at first. 2 out of the inning. Stays alive. The pitch. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and we're all square. It's 4-4.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Zach Plesac departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher on here, Alec Mills. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
So the lineup flips over. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the
First
shortstop,
offering, and it just misses.
Bichette.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
Tied at 4. Fought off foul. The wind of the pitch. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second, and that rolls into the corner. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now, 1-2.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Nick Madrigal.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Nick
The line to kick the pitch.
Madrigal.
Down the line, it's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Next to hit, Patrick Wisdom. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The 1-0. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Got him! And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pick.
Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. First pitch, and he just misses. At the Belton Finals. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Ortega in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Over to first, and he's saved. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it one-hops the wall.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Yimi Garcia. A runner on second to deal with. He'll do his best to keep him there.
Garcia.
And next for the Cubs, Wilson Contreras. In there for strike 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And George makes the grab. And that is the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's down to 1 at 5-4. Back now in Toronto. Now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
You don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The wind of the pitch. Outside corner, there's a strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. John King, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. The tying run at the plate. Just missed. And that's outside.
Well, you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Next pitch misses. 3-1 now.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Hard liner. Ramirez puts it away, and there's one down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
And the batter is George Springer, 1 for 3.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs.
Now
Rowan
back,
Wick.
left field.
Trying to protect this lead.
Lourdes Gurriel.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Up the middle. Corner collects on the run. Throw to first. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Welcome back. And now David Bodie.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, David Bodie.
And a pitch. Ball 1 there.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And here it comes. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 1 down.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was
Now
right
batting.
down the middle. I think he got a little too
Sergio
excited, came out of his mechanics,
Alcantara.
and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Sergio Alcantara, the next Cub to hit.
Let's go, Blue Jays. Come on, Toronto.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. The pitch. The other way, and foul ball. Next one is off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball almost got him there.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And a payoff pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 away.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Nico Horner getting ready to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next offering misses, and 1-1. Righty to the plate. Pitch is in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is downstairs. Next one just misses. And the count's full. Kicks and deals. Into center and a base hit.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Garcia throw over, and he's back in standing. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Kicks and fires.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Right-handed reliever. This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Garcia throws over. Horner back in standing. Horner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Third out. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cubs 5, the Jays 4. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, John King. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
60, John King.
Back here at Rogers Center, here's Teoscar Hernandez. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
First offering misses the mark.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And it is 2-1. And a pitch. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike 3, got him swinging. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Grichuk in the box now, takes strike 1. 0-1. Swing and a bouncer. The flip to the pitcher covering. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting, the catcher, Reese McGuire.
Now the catcher up to hit, Reese McGuire, for the 4th time tonight.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch. Strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contacting balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Contreras on to first. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is the final
Good
line
one for you
tonight.
today in
First,
our
victorious
Around the
Chicago
League
Cubs.
series.
5 runs,
Chicago held a 4-0
no
run, or a
errors,
4-0 lead,
7
excuse me,
on base.
until the 7th inning when Toronto decided that they would kick their offense into gear, score 4 runs, and tie the game. But it wasn't quite enough. Chicago scored one more in the top of the 8th, held the Toronto Blue Jays scoreless in the bottom of the 8th and the bottom of the 9th, and get the victory. Harold Ramirez, your player of the game, had a 2-run home run, scored twice on a 2-for-5 day. Ian Happ was 1-for-4 with a solo shot. Nico Horner was 2-for-5 with a run. Nick Madrigal was 2-for-4 with a ribby and a run. Over on the Toronto side, Cavan Biggio was 1-for-3 with a 3-run blast. Springer was 1-for-4 with a double. He scored. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 1-for-4 with a double. Teoscar Hernandez, 1-for-3, a ribby, and a run. Alec Mills gets the win. 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. No walks, no earned. Gunnar Hongland, I did not hear the pronunciation of that name. 3.1 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, no walks, 2 earned on his line today. And John King gets his 36th save of the season. So that helps to Chicago on the National League side. It obviously is a detriment to Toronto. Could help the Yankees on the American League side. We can back out here, do an advance day. Simulation requested. Yeah, auto-utilize. Marco Gonzalez and Casey Mize on the mound for the Mariners and the Tigers tomorrow. We hold a 3-game lead in the American League West as we get set for tomorrow's game. Over in the American League East, it's still a 3-game lead for the Blue Jays, so not that big of a deal. Everybody in the American League East has at least lost 1 game. They're all not playing super well, but the Yankees unable to close that gap. Over in the National League wildcard, the Cubs take advantage of that victory, and they put themselves tied for second, or that second wildcard spot at 72-60 with the Mets. The Padres, they're on a 9-game win streak with a 9-1 record over their last 10. And the Mets are 8-2 in their last 10 games as well. So it's a pretty tight race in the wild card. The Brewers are a game out of a tie for second. The West is the Dodgers. Okay. The Central, Cubs are 4.5 games back. Brewers 5.5 games back. Padres, the Padres will likely just end up in a wild card spot. They're not going to win that division. Braves hold the lead over the Mets and the Phillies in the East. The Rays 2.5 out. Tigers 2.5 out. Angels 5.5 out. The Astros lead the American League wild card. And that catches you up on what's going on around the league. We'll get you set, we'll get you back to Mariners baseball tomorrow. Again, Marco Gonzalez 12-4. 3.02 ERA, a surprising record for him. Casey Mize, he is 9-7 with a 2.67 ERA. We played Detroit all the way back. I think they were the first series of the season. They were. We beat them 2-1, 4-2, and then we lost the following 2 games 5-2 and 6-5. All the way back in late March and early April. First game of the season actually was filmed in Seattle, as I was on a trip at the time. But there you go. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. 7 p.m. Pacific time. You can catch baseball right here. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next... we'll see you tomorrow for Mariners baseball. And as always, good sports. Good sports. Enunciate your words. Good sports.